A BOX has arrived. This is a repack. Doesn't look like they did that good of a job being repacked. It's from overseas. It's from Frahile. I forget what country that's in. Some time ago I had a video that explained that some of the vintage items from Club J might be repaired. I sent Rolling Tortoise a box full of goodies, and he repaired them. That's what's in here, and we're going to go through them. I'm not going to do a full video, because a couple of them should really deserve their own videos for what it's worth. But you know, we'll open it up and go through it. I've already seen all of the videos that he has posted. They're generally live streams, so if you want to sit through that, you can. I think it's time to crack it open. I don't know if there's a note on top, you know, a love note, love letter, anything like that. I kind of know what happened in the video. So let's open this up and see if there is anything worth speaking about. And then I'm going to move the box from here. And oh, we got this brown paper shit. I love this brown paper shit. I have so much of this brown paper shit. So much of this brown paper shit. Okay, I can't escape now. Yeah, so everything in here is kind of packed up in Amazon wrappings as I sent them, and they have my address on them. So we're going to have to just unbox them off camera and put them in places. I see a few things of interest in here, of course, so let's get the camera resituated and get everything set. So going in no particular order, this is the stuff that's in there, just the way it was packed. This was the vintage Radio Shack or Realistic or whatever brand it was, strobe light. And basically the components that were in this box were made of unobtainium, at least in today's day and age. And the best option for repair of this unit was to simply replace the entire driver board. And that is kind of what we have here. It's a brand new strobe driver for a xenon tube that takes a non-polarized tube, I think the term was used. And this has to be mounted back in the case and all that kind of stuff like that. But you can see circuit board, everything right there, soldered on, going to the original thingamajobber. Because everything had to be changed as such, we have new controls on the back. This was the original, which is no longer functional. This is now the control for it with a separate power button. So that's how it has to be now because of that. But it works again, and you will never see any of this stuff when it's back in its case. Obviously, the only additions are these here and a couple of screws to mount the board, and that really is all there is to say about this particular one. So we'll go on to the next. The strobe light will be its own video. In here is a Ziploc bag, and it contains various small goodies. Xenon tube, the metal oxide varistors that I need, allegedly, for my bug killer to possibly make it functional again. So we got that kind. That's awesome. So we'll get to that in another video. This will go with the strobe over there in another video at another time. The blown up light organ board. I don't really have details. All Rolling TARDIS explains is that he had found a couple of minor things on here and then went to test it and shit hit the fan, is exactly what he said. And this board blowed up. It just done blowed up. And really everything on here can be replaced except for I think this chip over here that's not made anymore. And light organs are kind of a thing of the past, but of course he made good on it. He did find a light organ kit which he assembled that didn't work, and then had to get another light organ kit, and that one worked. So that'll be again another video. This is a membrane keypad for my answering machine, which we'll look at next. This is a modified one because this part is cut out to make room for the LED that's in there. So this is a spare. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. And this is the speaker that was in that answering machine that I had grafted in. This was not the original speaker for that answering machine. I had to graft this in because over the years that I've owned it, which would be since, we're going to say about 2002. I think somewhere in 2002 I had bought it, and over the years it failed. I have a Panasonic cordless phone with speakerphone on the base, and the speaker in that also had failed in much the same manner. So what happened with the old one was Rolling TARDIS did some work on it, and it worked great until it didn't. The answering machine. The AC taking a leak. Power adapter for it. This is my modified answering machine. I wanted this modified because it had a very weak red LED that was under the bezel or the cover here, and you couldn't see it. When I'd walk in the door, there was nothing there. And I'd have to walk right up to it only to find, nope, no messages, so whatever. So yeah, that's kind of what the deal was. It worked great until it didn't, like I said. And basically the main board just died. And he went on fleabay and found one that was promised to work, but the case was all mangled and run over by a truck or something. So he said, that's fine, I'll use the old case, and basically grafted the mod into this one, which was a matter of just soldering a couple of wires. So let's test it out and see. Okay, plug, and we'll apply power. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, there is a message on there. I wonder if it's a rolling TARDIS.
No new messages.
You gotta hold it.
Hello, this message is for Carmen Pedraza. I'm returning your call from Thurston. I'll go ahead and reach you or try to reach you at the other number. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Monday, 12:08 p.m. End of final message.
This has the original Panasonic speaker which mounts up in there. This was mounted, I think, with hot glue that then later failed or something, but I will keep this obviously as a spare for if and when that one dies. But you can see that's a nice thing. Obviously the message is no relation to me.
No message.
We'll erase that. Check the greeting.
This is the BO residence. Leave a message after the tone. Thank you, bye.
You know, I would have expected a little message on here. Oh well. I forget if there's a memo record or if you can do that. Let's see if we could set the
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 12 a.m. to 9, 10 p.m.
it's actually 11:50.
Oh,
There we go.
50. Wednesday, 11:50 a.m. Press record again to record greeting.
And if you work in an office, never mind that stuff, I'm away from my desk. If you had to take a shit, say so.
Hi, this is Mary Jean Louise. I had the 7-bean chili dip,
Hi, this is Mary Louise. I had the Mexican jalapeno bean chili dip.
and I washed it down with a gallon of gin. I'll be in and out of the office all day.
And I washed it down with a gallon of gin. I'll be in and out all day.
Hi, this is Mary Jean Louise. I had the 7-bean chili dip, and I washed it down with a gallon of gin. I'll be in and out of the office all day.
I don't know if I can include that clip in this video because of the length of it, but that is a line from George Carlin. Okay? The machine is certainly functional. I wish I could remember if you could record a... Okay, now it's doing a two-way record. So that might make it flash, and this would be over the phone line, of course. Yeah, there we go.
1 new message.
See, it would be over the phone line, no anything. Uh-oh!
Wednesday,
That was strange.
11:51 a.m. End of final message.
It's not quite firing all the time. It's hard to see, but what I was seeing, let's see if we could do that again.
Enter off.
What wrong
Enter
button?
set.
Done.
Wednesday, 11.
Okay, so it's recording now, but the original red LED is lit. I never saw that on the original one. So it's a little glitchy. It's a little glitchy. Only in the flash. And did the old one do that? I have no idea. Kind of cool how it is, but I'm a little worried about its longevity. Anyway,
Press
we'll erase.
no messages.
And when it's on solid, it's on solid. So maybe whatever circuitry needs to charge up or something for it to start working. I don't know. I'll put it into service. We'll see what happens. Ooh, weird. When you turn it, the LCD looks strange. So, yes, functional, and the other one was just stone cold dead. So, definitely an improvement. So, we're good with that. I will definitely put that right back into service. Let's see. Over here is the new board, light organ board. Oh, there's some hot glue here from a previous project that I got injured on. Yeah, I saw this in the video. Yeah, that's everything in there. And basically this is the power, AC power, so I'll have to graft that in. It has these Waco connectors, as do these. He definitely swears by those. For me, I'm an old school wire nut kind of guy, so I still use those. But there's schools of thought on this stuff. Some people love them, some people hate them. It is what it is. It'll certainly work, and that's really the main thing. And here's the book on the light organ board. So that's all soldered up, and you can adjust. This is a 2-channel board, I forgot to mention. So there's actually 2 outputs. I could split the string of 4 lights in that light organ and have it do half and half, but I'd also hate to break the connection only to reconnect it if I don't like it. So we'll see on that. We'll just put that aside over there for now. Aha! I've been waiting for this one. This China had sent. I do not remember the brand name of it. YSD. That's what it was. I had a video on repairing the touch button here, which I re-glued. And this has a label. It says new 18650 52525 RT for rolling tortoise. Okay. So this was the, I had given this to the whiff, and the whiff had this on her desk. It's a Bluetooth speaker and a light and all that. Here is a power button. I don't know if it's charged. It is. Excellent. So there it is right there. Hold it? I forget. Yeah. And then it morphs. And that's that. And you can connect Bluetooth to it. So let's try that. Well, there's a lot of damn messages on this fucking phone. I could do without all of them. Okay, Bluetooth. Whoopsie. I hit the wrong shit. Oh, I hate these damn things. It's flashing Bluetooth there. There. So now, if I go in here, I should have some stupid copyright-free music, which will play momentarily. If it works. Yeah, it does. And you can have the light. Any of the modes. I think one of them does something with the music. could be wrong. I don't remember. Not that one. Yeah, that one. Stop, you stupid. Okay, it works. Does it have just sound? No, I don't know. Okay, it works. That's the main thing. And it's got a clock for what it's worth. Very happy that that is working again, because the whiff, she actually uses the blue teeth on it on occasion. She doesn't know what good sound is, but anyway, it was just something handy. She liked the clock on it. And of course, I would have definitely just done an Amazon Forever guarantee, except for the fact that the guarantee had expired, because nothing is forever. Except diamonds, they say. I don't think that's true either. But anyway, they don't make that one anymore, so there's nothing I can do regarding that. Okay, so that was that one. Air boobies. You don't see these no more. Amazon stopped using those. And booble wrap and more air boobies. And here's a goodie. I don't know if I could show it to you right now. I kind of can, but it's too much of a pain in the ass. So we're going to make believe that this works. When I go take the answering machine and put that back in service, then I will put this in service along with it. This, if I can get it out of the bag, is a InfoGlobe, the rare unicorn variety. Now, some time ago, Rolling TARDIS had gifted me one of these, and I was just absolutely overjoyed and immediately put that into service in my living room and loved it. And then one day, I didn't see it, and the cats didn't knock it down. It was there, but there was nothing on the display. Not good. So I contacted him, which kind of got the ball rolling for all this. And he said, yeah, for some reason we found out that they just go brain dead. And it went brain dead. So I asked him what the warranty was on Rolling TARDIS electronics, and he said, okay, we'll see. And he had to look on fleabay. Nothing. Just couldn't find it anywhere. And then finally one came up, and that one arrived DOA, dead on arrival. So the search was on for another, and eventually that popped up, and maybe he did the eBay Forever guarantee. I don't know. I don't care. It's out of my hands, but this should be a working one. We'll take it on faith that it does. I will put it safely over here until later when I put it in service. I have shown it in previous videos. Sorry, no. Not going through the videos to find out which one. I don't remember. I got a lot of other shit brewing at the time, so we'll skip that. Here's something. There's stuff. Okay. This is, there's actually a couple things in here. This is yet another light organ board. And this I had purchased off of Amazon, actually. This one you have to connect an audio source to directly. It does not have a microphone on board, as the other one here does. Which is okay. That would certainly work. So this was an option for a backup. He assembled that, so there's that. There's more stuff in here. 18650 batteries. I needed these, and I'm actually going to take the time and show you why. Well, it's getting to be a mess here. This is why. China sent this thing, which is yellowed over the years, a Version Tech clip-on fan. They call it maybe a stroller fan or something. This takes an 18650 battery, and it died. It actually works now, and the only reason why is because China sent this Latour work light, but that was not the original. This one was, and it didn't work, but the battery in it was fine. So I took that out and put it in there. China, I think, had sent this thing. I don't know if there was ever a video on it. I don't know who made it. I don't know anything about it except that it's a triangle light and you can stand it up like that, or you could hang it concoctedly off something like that. And it's got red and it's got white. And I don't know if these batteries will fit it, because these might need, well, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. This actually can take 18650s or 3 AAAs, it looks like. And, well, that tape didn't peel nice. We pop 2 of them out. I don't know if these are exactly going to work, because they don't have the bumpity on them, and I was under the impression that they didn't need that kind. So we'll try it. I don't remember how to even work the fucking thing. Oh, it's got a button. It doesn't appear to. I don't know if the batteries are charged, or they're just not making connection. So there's that. But anyway, that was what they were for, so I could use it, but apparently I'm dumb and thought it didn't need the bumpity on it. I don't know. Could I solder blob onto it and make it work? I don't know. I'll have to see about the original video for this and something from there. Yeah, so the battery died, so I'll redo this section of the video. We just finished up with these batteries, as you saw, and they're not going to work in this thing, but that's my fault. The weather radio, emergency weather radio, it's got things. It's got a light, it's got a solar panel with another light, the AC takes another piss, it has an alarm, and it has a radio. I was able to pick something up earlier. I don't know if I'll be so lucky now. I am in the basement, so.
I say we can go where we want to, a place where they will never find.
Good song. The Safety Dance. And this has a solar panel, like I said. Don't know if you can tell, but there is a red light barely on. And of course it also has the hand crank on it. And when you turn that, it glows bright red. So that does that. And normally what happens when China products come is I test them out, and 99% of the time they're charged and ready to go. This was when I did the video on it, and then I went to recharge it, because what I've started doing since this happened is after I'm done with a China product, I charge it and then put it in the box, which you're not really supposed to do, but I have to make sure it works. Yeah, I could plug it in and make sure, but then how do you know it actually did charge up to 100% without seeing the lights on it or anything else? So anyway, this is an older one that takes a micro USB, and you see it's not as fresh as it once was. And that's because this sitting in the window like that, I guess the UV rays in the dining room window that get through kind of damaged the plastic. So that was a whole mess that Rolling TARDIS had to sort out just to fix the charging port on there, because that one didn't charge, and that's why we showed that. So now it can do that kind, and it's ready to fall apart at any time. Okay, what's next? Something else in this bag. Ah, yes. This thing. And this thing is the base to a thingamajobber that has a plastic guy that goes in it, and it makes colors. And I originally had sent this to Rolling TARDIS to have battery elimination kind of type thing. It's bulging, but that's okay. Never going to put batteries in it. This also came with a broken USB port, although it does not have batteries of its own. I wanted a battery that would keep the clock alive during the times that the, and I forget if it's going to turn on or if the battery's dead now, but it would keep the clock alive so it wouldn't need to be reset. I wanted the backlight on the clock to stay on when power was applied to this, and also because you had to keep pressing the button to get to the multicolor mode, which is where I would want it, I needed it to always turn on and always go to that mode. And the best way to do that was to put a new LED strip in, which has its own remote, which is in here. And I might be able to test that. Problem is everything switched to USB-C, so everything here is a fucking USB-C cable. Here's a micro USB. So we can at least power it on. Because like I said, this was another one that the port was just not good, and I even contacted China about it, and I said, hey, the port's no good, and the guy's like, hey, sorry man, we'll make it up to you next time. Well, guess what? There never was a next time. Partially annoying, but that's what it has. And yeah, the backlight is indeed lit, and the lights do all kinds of shit. So there's a good 6 of them in there, and they do awesome shit. And if there's like 174 gazillion different modes you could set with this, that's kind of nice how it is. If I didn't have a big goddamn box in the way, I might have the thing that is for the thing in the thing, and that would have the plasticated type, but I don't know where that is at the moment. It's hiding under shit. Is that it? That's it. Yeah. So now I can stick that in and see. Oh, well, the power just went out. The timer expired. That's okay. So it's good. Obviously setting the clock is on me, and I guess this way. So something like that. And you probably want to see that with the lights off, but I'm afraid that's just not really a possibility here. Maybe if I do that stretch. There we go. Just barely. Right. So that's what it does. So it was doing multicolors before, and now it's on this blue thing, but it was red just before, so maybe it auto switch it. Yeah, see, now it went yellow, and I think the button doesn't do anything now, right? But you got the remote, and that does stuff, but you get the general idea of what it's supposed to do. Way cooler than the original thing, which is like the 7 RGB colors, and then a multicolor that would just go, you know, red, green, blue, magenta, cyan, yellow, white, and that was it. It's definitely a hell of a lot cooler now. You can see about the remote, and they could do stuff, but I can't see now. We could do just like red, yeah, see? Green, blue, and then the modes. It's your typical China thing. I don't know, is that one? Maybe that one. Oh, wow, that's got fucking rainbow going on. Decent. Definitely like that kind. Absolutely awesome. Way more betterer. Way more betterer. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get the light back on here. Okay. So we'll just kind of let that shoot. Well, actually, it doesn't matter if that's on or off because it's not plugged into that now anyway. Okay, good. So now back to the Barks. And that bag is empty. And we have one other thing. You might recognize what this kind of is. This is another watt meter, but this is version 3. This is version 3. This does even more cool, better stuff. And it has an integrated cord. So that's also nifty. Alright, let's plug it in. It's also a lighted cord, and maybe a slight oversight. You'll see why in a second. But it's a lighted cord, but unfortunately that causes a reading of 0.4 watts at all times. And also changes the power factor to 0.57 or something like that. Just for shits, what if we take this bulb, which is 7 watts, I think? Was that right? I can't remember now. 7 watts, power factor 0.98, pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. It's wow. It's reading 115.8, and I'll tell you something. It is broiling outside again. The Galileo thermometer has no floating balls, but they're not all sinking. So it's probably over 95 degrees. I don't even know. It's pretty damn hot. And I was out there before, and the upstairs AC is in labor. It is making angry AC sounds, angry compressor sounds. And it actually is holding. It is 70 degrees upstairs where it's set. It's running. It's probably not going to shut off, but it's 70 and holding. Vent temperature was 58.4. So we're holding our own. Because it's so hot, fucking everybody is using their AC, and even the downstairs is running now, so we're at 115.7 volts. Next on the list is amps. It auto moves the decimal point, it's reading 0.059 or 0.060 amps. Time 2 hours and 48 minutes is on the clock. Can be reset with the thing there. And the kilowatt hours, I guess you could set the monetary value. Well, no, maybe not. I don't think it shows that. It shows the kilowatt hours that it would have used over that time. That's when you could figure that out yourself. The watts, of course, power factor, the AC frequency, which is 60, 59.960, it's pretty damn close. And temperature, 23 degrees C. I forget if that can be adjusted. Is that a reset? It does something. I guess you could adjust the voltage up and down to make that more right. I don't know. What does the old analog guy over here say? 115. In fact, the AC just shut off and it went up to 118 volts. So yeah, there you go. And I saw that meter jump as well. So abso-fucking-lutely. I think it's only Celsius, but I can convert on the fly, double it and add 32. So we're looking at 56, 88. So, and then just account for it a little bit. So, I don't know, you know, no, not 56, 46, and 76, and then minus some, so kind of around 70, but I'm here adding heat to the area and all that. And that's pretty close. Thermometer over there says 68, but it's probably cooler over there. There's also no actual AC vents in this area, so it is a little bit warmer, but whatever. It's here. It works. Love the fact that the cord is integrated, and it's a nice heavy-duty cord, a very heavy-duty cord that, in fact, will handle 20 amps. And this meter can certainly handle 20 or even more amps. I forget what the specs on it were. But this can definitely handle it. You can see inside. It's got pretty colors. So it's got all of that stuff right there. And for shits and grins, what does this little power brick use? This power brick is a little bit of an interesting animal because it's a 3 amp output. That's using 3 watts currently. But it's a 3 amp output on that. And the reason it's here is because this originally went to my Oidum car jump starter, one of the very first ones that I reviewed back all the way in 2018. It's 7 years old. And I took it out of the car to recharge it as I do as a regimen a couple times a year. And the case exploded because the battery exploded. It swelled up. And because of that, I said, nope, getting this the fuck out of the house and getting rid of it immediately before it burns down the car. So I got rid of that kind. It's a shame, but I have 46 gajillion others, so that wasn't the worst thing in the world. There are also some other items in this box that I didn't send. Just get this all sorted out. Textile. I'm actually a laundry bag, 100% recycled. That's nice. And it's the right size and all that. This one is white. This one is, I'm hiding it from you still, like it matters. You probably saw already. This one is ivory. And this one is gray, black, something. Black. Right. And what's it say? Yeah. That is awesome. This is embroidered. So it's a nice, heavy-duty shirt. Oh, and there's shit on the back, too. Okay. Oh, wow, a whole bunch. Here we go. So there you go. We got that. The Toyota logo on the side. The American flag. Because we got that. And then we have... Oh! Pussy kittens! Pussy kittens! And pussy kittens! Meow! Wow. And on the back, I think that's a whiff. And kind of a nursey type thing, something. I think that's what it's supposed to be. But it's broidered all over. Wow. It is broidered everywhere. That's a lot of broidering. Quality shit. Let's throw this on. So you can see I got a box here that's... And there we go. Love that kind. You got that. You got that. You got that. You got pussy kittens. I don't know if you can see that kind. I think so, just barely. That, and then in the back, in long hair problems. So there you go. And yeah, so 3 really nice shirts that are broidered and very high quality stuff. This is nice thick stuff, and can't go in the pool with this. This is way too nice to fuck up. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, definitely like this. Gonna be wearing this a lot for sure. So that's good. Could always use that kind, especially when it's fucking personalized. Beg pardon. So yeah, Rolling TARDIS does broidering. So I didn't know. It was a surprise, and it's great. This is absolutely fucking nice. It's got everything you're supposed to have on a shirt. Sorta, you know? So, yeah, I still got a lot of work to do. I got to clean all of this up. I got to give the Bluetooth speaker clock thing back to the whiff. So she'll enjoy having that back on her desk again. This got to go, the light thing here has got to go back into, not go back into, go into Club J. It never was there. It needs to go there. The weather radio will go back upstairs. I have a watt meter, so I got to put that away. And the strobe light and the light organ kit and the answering machine to put into service and the InfoGlobe to put into service. So it looks like between editing video clips, I'm going to be busy running all around the fucking house doing that. One thing that you do need to be aware of, this is not free work. I paid for this work to be done, okay? I don't expect it to be done for free. You're hiring somebody to work. There were some bonuses, like the shirts and all that along the way, but hey, you know, that's that. Definitely love that kind. Yeah, this will be really nice. So I got all of my shit fixed up. There's more stuff I can send, but we'll wait. you know, in the future, send another box of shit. See what else breaks by that time. And yeah, that's really going to do it for this. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Link in the description to Rolling TARDIS's channel. Go subscribe. It's free. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like. Make sure you click subscribe. Ring the bell for Arbleys. Does something there that they like. It's supposed to do something on YouTube also. Alright, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.